Hello, welcome back. Last time we had a fight with Bartandalus, and afterward he explained his take on what our focus is to us. And then somehow we were in a ship, and Roche, who's still alive, has chased us into a building. We crashed into it in a really weird way, and the ship, like, merged with the building. Oh, right, okay, so I want to read this in the data log, but I didn't really get a chance to, so I'm not reading it now. I'll do it all at once in a minute. Chapter 9 of Focus revealed the Palamecia. We're not still on that thing. Become Ragnarok, yes, I know. No, I want to read it in a different context. So, when we crashed into that building, it looked like absolutely nothing was damaged.
Looks like a piece of pulse.
It's a little bit
Pulse?
dusty in here.
You mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the purge and all that l'Cie paranoia, why keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
That.
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for l'Cie to accept their fate.
I think we ended up
Do you
here
really
by
think our focus
happenstance.
is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the Fal'Cie Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, we're back to square one. Out of luck.
Are none of you questioning the source of this information? I guess Hope sort of was.
The hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
Oh, he's in a bad place.
It's almost like
I understand.
Daisley wants it to come true.
Okay, yes, you're questioning this.
Seems that way.
Hope is the voice of reason here.
He sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon Fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
He is a Cocoon
Maybe it's
Fal'Cie,
the
right?
Fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Or is he another kind?
Hey, Snow, nothing from you?
He is somewhere else.
Uh-huh. So, this way?
Okay, we're leaving him there. Okay, we're doing a Upper Traverse, the 5th arc. Datalog updated, datalog updated. Okay, alright. Lightning's alone, she's a medic right now. Events, Chapter 9. A focus revealed. To the amazement of the l'Cie, the Primarch reveals himself to be a Fal'Cie whose true name is Bartandalus. Showing nothing but contempt for his human tools, he proceeds to casually slaughter Colonel Nabat. So, according to this, she's dead. And her subordinates. And her subordinates are. We didn't even see that happen, did we? They just weren't important enough. Bartandalus then shrugs off the l'Cie's attacks and, with mocking laughter, declares his intention to enlighten them. In order to fulfill the focus given to them by the Pulse Fal'Cie, he states, one of the l'Cie must become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon. If that were to happen, I wonder which one of us would do it. I'm gonna say Snow. Although Fang has the weird white brand, but also I don't think this is anything like what's gonna actually happen. So Fang or Snow would be my leading candidates. Why do I say Snow? Because he has the most to lose from it. I don't know. He'd be the most unwilling. Sarah's task was simply to assemble the tools to achieve this end, to bring Snow and the others into contact with the lower world being. Her wish that they protect Cocoon was just that, a wish. It had nothing to do with her or their focus. Confounded by the naked truth, the dumbstruck l'Cie flee the plummeting Palamecia on an airship provided by Bartandalus? That's how we got that thing? So, okay, well, then what they were saying about how this is what the Primarch wanted us to see tracks a lot better. Ship has a mind of its own, takes us straight in here. Alright. We just didn't see any of that happen. It was just 1 minute we were being lectured by him, next minute we were being chased by Roche. The Grat is guided by an unseen power that protects them from Colonel Roche's onslaught. He was there, by the way. And flies them toward the reality hidden beneath the capital of Cocoon. And now we're in Chapter 10. What Fal'Cie want? Shortly after their reunion, the lessee's newfound conviction is shaken by the Felsea masquerading as a human Primarch. If what Barthandelus says is true, then their focus really is the destruction of Cocoon. One of them must become the beast from their vision, and doom the floating world to annihilation by killing the entity that keeps it aloft, the being known as Orphan. So Orphan's of Felsea, right? Maybe. I don't think they've said. But does Barthandelus desire the destruction of his own world? Why else would he explain their focus in such detail? The Lessee cannot fathom his true intent, but there is no denying that a power beyond their understanding prevented their demise. Okay, sure. Their airship flew with a mind of its own, evading Roche's attacks and bringing them to this place, a sprawling relic of Pulse architecture nestled right beneath Eden, the capital city of Cocoon. Each of them feels lost and confused, but Snow in particular seems to have been hit hard. Believing Sura's wish to be his focus is what kept him moving forward all this time. Now he has learned that she too was an enemy of Cocoon. The very foundation of his belief has fallen into ruin. Sarah Farron. Lightning's younger sister, Snow's fiancée, Pulse the Sea, gained eternal life, slumbers in crystal stasis. Barthandelus explains her task is simply to gather tools for Cocoon's destruction. Sarah, nothing more than a pawn. Enemy of Cocoon. Galanth Dicely. Acting in the guise of a human Primarch, Galanth Dicely has concealed his true identity as the Felsea Barthandelus. He reveals the lightning companions, focuses on Ragnarok, Shatter Cocoon. It seems he now desires Cocoon's destruction. Okay, that's their take. Whose perspective does the data log take place from? Is this Vanille's data log, just like she's the narrator? I think I've wondered this before. It's just supposed to be how I understand the story right now, I guess, so my perspective. a fictionalized me's perspective. Jill Nabat tells SciComm officer who graduated at her class, supervisor in charge of blah. Kindness was a ruse. Captures Saz and Vanille and Nautilus, whose name is Bait. Jill's plans backfire when her carefully laid ambush is unable to contain Lessee, and Barthandelus disposes of her as he would any other tool. Alright, so we are to believe she is deceased. Oops. Enemy until others. Felsea. Barthandelus. Difficult to damage until armor has been destroyed. I did not try. You mean to everything. Entite ring, yes, I got that right. So Crystarium's expanded. Powerful magic attacks, right pauldron. Coordinated single target, healed by fire. Oh, vulnerable to ice, okay. I did not Libra all of these, I only Libra'd Barthandelus himself, like the center one. I just let the auto battle do its thing on these, I think. Did a fine job. Okay. Maybe my party paid attention to what was healing it and did other things. Maybe they just won by chance. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Elemental polarities for those. Inventory. Something left my inventory. My components inventory, right, of course. Oh, I have 23 incentive chips, so I have some money. Some potential money. Here, let's categorize. Yeah. Entite ring. All resistance is 10%. That's not terrible. 10% could get better. Probably. Ether soul. Okay. I do not have a lot of occasions where I feel like using shrouds. Every once in a while I think about it, but I rarely do it. Alright, before I get kicked out of here somehow, I'm gonna save. And hang on, has something changed in shops? It sure has. Foul liquid. Okay, well I should have some of those, I suppose. Even without selling my incentive chips, I have some money somehow. Lifesaver. Oh, okay. So for raising. So if you are specifically doing raise, PVSOPOSS something S something OP. It says at the bottom. I guess what it actually says is Plautus's Workshop. PLAUT? Those letters are not in there in that word. Well, I see what must be U. What's that S that's over top of the A? Where's the T? This text is gibberish, but I wonder if like I could decipher any other text in the world based on this little key here. I just noticed, like it's written legibly and illegibly. Umbra, I already have one. Oh, we already have a lifesaver too. Healer's staff, already have one. I guess in case I missed those chests, this is a chance to get them again. I've been as thorough as I can be with chests. I wonder how many I have missed. Probably some. Gold bangle available. That's nice. It's very expensive. General's belt. 15% physical resistance. Neat. Witch's bracelet. Okay. I wonder if I could have had these things by now, or maybe I'll get them later. Magical moments. Hero's amulet. Bravery HP low, faith and HP is low, sure. Okay. So hang on, this text. Does that say magical moments? The letter that would be M appears in all the right places. The very last letter does kind of look like a sideways S. Magical moments. But see, this isn't a different script than Plautus's Workshop was. Not a whole lot of common letters, but there's a few and they're very different. Was Up in Arms write its name funny? Well, I see there's an S at the end of it. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the A in arms, it looks like an S. Wait, did I say sideways S? It wasn't sideways. Yeah, so third letter here, PLA. So it's like an S at the bottom with a little hat on it. Up in arms, like an S at the bottom with a little hat on it. So this is just a different font, but the same script. Let's compare the R. So it's like a / with a little thing in the upper left and a tail in the center right. Which letter was that? R. W-O-R. Yeah, I see it there. Huh! Sorry, ciphers are kind of my thing. I guess that there in the background is where it says B and W. Outfitters. Yeah, the T is in all the right places. S actually looks like S at full size, but A also looks like S at small size. Unicorn Mart? There's that text. U looks like O. N, I... C looks like a truncated S. O looks like O with a... like on a plate. R... N, yeah. M, A, yeah, S with a hat. R, T. Like a question mark. Okay. Creature comforts. E looks like a lowercase e. S with a hat, yeah. U, it's really U with a hat. More than O. M is real weird. That looks nothing like an M. It looks like a Q. Wait a second. The hat on the O... No. It's O on a plate. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's consistent. But now that S is sideways. So wait, that S is sideways. This S is not. Okay, so sometimes the S's are oriented differently. This one is sideways. Creature comforts. Yes, okay, so what do you have? This was the text study moment. Monstrous Fang. That one's really good, I think. That's the one that gives me the experience bonus. It is Monstrous Fang. I had a note about this. No, Wicked Fang is the one I like. I don't know about Monstrous. I can buy Wicked Fangs. Maybe I've never tried a Monstrous Fang. Smooth Hide, Mysterious Fluid, Otherworldly Bone, Abominable Wing. That one was good. Yes, that's another experience gain up one. What I don't want is Molted Tail and Murky Ooze. That's what I know. The Mother Lode. Oh boy, good luck reading any of that. I think I see the M? Maybe? Okay, the thing scrolling by on the left and right is a little more legible in the center. I see the E at the end. Okay. There's like ruby text on it. Maybe that's where the is. Oh, and then, like center right in the foreground, this text is written in 3 different ways here on this screen. Okay. Anyway, Narstone. Set together all our visions, functions as transformational catalyst. Yeah, so this is where you buy transformational catalysts. I don't know what to do with those. I spent literally all my components on one item and couldn't get it to a level where I had to transform it. So that's for like way later in the game. Nothing new in Lenora's garage, but I must study the text. Lenora's garage. Okay, I see it. Alright. So that was the typography moment. I saved, right? No, I don't think I did. I just shopped. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing this because if I talk to Snow and I'm suddenly like kicked out of here because he's the most conspicuous one to talk to. You're so quick to believe.
We really were an enemy of Cocoon. Just like the rest of us.
Why do you believe Bartandalus?
We had it all wrong. Totally wrong.
That's enough to put the seed of doubt into your mind.
I only made it this far because I thought we were the world's last hope. Now, let's destroy Cocoon and become a Seath. Damn it.
Okay. Those are his thoughts. I can go this way. Whoa! She doesn't take the stairs! Okay, lightning.
Checking your brand?
Nope.
You start to stray or take too much of a shock. Your brand will change, and it'll be next stop Seath Central.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
Saz's brand progressed, didn't it?
My brand's as messed up as the rest of me. Never changes. I might be able to get away with ignoring my focus, but the rest of you ain't so lucky.
Okay, so she
Don't
thinks...
even want to think about being the only one left. Herding a flock of Seath around.
Yeah, okay. So she thinks her brand is not a danger to her. Never changes. Okay, how many arrows? I'm gonna have to manipulate the camera a bit here to get a good look at this. If that's even possible. It might not especially be. That's probably the best look I'm gonna get. I don't see any arrows. The thing in the middle, if it is an eye, it's fully open, but I don't think it's don't know, it's just a circle. Like, what do you identify as an arrow? There's some spiky protrusions, but they're sort of fading out. I know, your brand's messed up, like you say.
Snow's taken this all pretty hard.
Yep.
Seeing him go from being so damn upbeat to such a mopey wreck is making me feel depressed. I'm worried about his brand.
Where does his? I know Vanille's is in a place that's hard to get a look at. You specifically lifted up her skirt to look at it the other day, and you thought it was fine, I think. I kept seeing this tattoo on your left arm and thinking that was your brand, so I thought there was a time when yours wasn't scorched, but no, it's the wrong arm. Where is Lightning's brand? Is it under her, like, wrist? Maybe?
Been checking your brand?
Nope.
You start to keep that in mind.
Saz's is, like, right on top of his chest. Snow? Don't think I can see. Oh no, there it is. Looks kind of pointy. Like, are these things actually changing over time? Oh boy. Me and this camera, we do not get along. This is well documented. He got 2 arrows, one top, one on the bottom. Maybe another one on the bottom left? Yeah, he's not looking too great. And okay, so that thing in the center, if that is an eye, I see some red in it. Okay, interesting. Sorry, Snow, I'm just kind of creeping on you right now. Hang on, so I'm going to look up here. People, I think, are, yeah, still too cool for the stairs, apparently. Oh, that's where Saz. I'm going to look at your chest. Hang on, we'll talk in a second. Yeah, you're looking kind of pointy. And red.
I'd say it was my piloting skills that saved us back there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, ship did its own thing, right?
Truth is, the ship handled all the flying and shooting. And I'm not talking about some jacked up autopilot either. Something wanted us to make it out of there, and made sure we did.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but we can't sit around here worrying about it. We gotta suck it up and face reality here. Snow's falling apart, so it's up to you and me to keep things steady.
Okay. So he sees the 3 of us as the adults. I guess he just doesn't know Fang very well. I don't know how old she is. I mean, she looks like one of the adults to me.
Neil told me everything. Told me who else was responsible for Uriday Gorge. Never mind. Now's not the time.
Yeah, I think that's why he's not including her in. Uh-huh.
Wish I could say it was my piloting skill.
Okay.
The truth is, I'm not talking about something wanted us to...
Alright, where are the kids? And what is... Right, that's our ship. Well, Bartantalus' ship. Can I take the stairs? Yes, it is possible. Alright, so this is just nothing. It's a barrier. Up here is... barrier a little farther away. Non-interactive. Okay. There are stairs up here. Huh. Another barrier. So yeah, we're in a train station, by the way. They had train stations on Pulse. Alright. And there's the train. Okay. It has like a funny face on it. That's what I'm seeing. Like a big long nose and several eyes in a line. I don't think I can go back here. I'm trying and she's just hopping up and down. Station map? Or just a sign with text. Okay. So, based on my script study, can I read any of this text? If the camera would... Can I, like... I can't get a first-person view or anything. I see a 2 in the upper right. I mean, does Pulse use the same script as Cocoon? Based on my script study, I did not learn to read well enough to identify any of these characters. Okay. That's Fang, I talked to her. So the kids are over here. There's one of them. Where did Hope go? He's off doing his own thing. Something something 2. Is this the same text? Probably.
Don't believe everything a Foul C says.
Yes, thank you!
He's telling us our focus is to destroy Cocoon. But who knows? He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else.
Yes! Why is no one else saying
We
this?
should listen to Sarah, not some Foul C.
Okay, can I zoom in a little more? There we
No
go.
matter what our focus is, we still make our own decisions. Worst comes to worst, we can always just do nothing and wait for time to run out.
That is an option.
After all, there's no stopping our brands.
Yeah.
I got on that purge train on my own.
Oh,
Sanctum said we'd just be shipped out of Cocoon.
right.
And I believed it.
We haven't gotten your story about this
I thought
yet.
If I went back to Grand Pulse with that Foul C, I might be able to escape all this. But I guess things have a funny way of catching up with you.
Okay. And yeah, I can't get a look at your brand. That's in a fairly personal spot. I'll try, but no, her fabric is covering it. Oh, I see it a little bit. Yeah, okay. Can't tell how pointy it is, but it's in there.
Don't believe everything a Foul C is telling
Okay.
you. It could be lying. We should listen.
Hope.
So Daisley was really the Foul C Bartandalis.
Yep.
The vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into a sea. One of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy Eden.
According to him.
Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its power. I think I have that part straight now.
Okay. Again, not questioning that as much as I would.
So Sarah's real focus was to gather a fresh batch of Lassie candidates who could attack Cocoon. We all showed up at the Pulse Foul C's place, so she turned to Crystal. Snow was wrong from the start then. We were never supposed to save Cocoon. That makes a lot more sense. Not that I'm happy about it.
Alright, well, he's accepting this story.
Reigns should be off fighting the Sanctum by now. We've got to get out of here and join up with him.
Right.
Still, rushing straight into the middle of the fight's probably just what Daisley wants us to do.
So we were supposed to be overthrowing a government. What exactly happened with that plan? So he's still out there fighting that battle, apparently. Daisley is fine. I mean, we didn't dissuade him that much. He stopped fighting us, but then just, like, sent us off with a ship? And then, like, whose side are we even on at this point?
So Daisley was really the vision he was. One of us is.
We don't know. That's kind of the question.
Are we ready to get out of here?
Yes. It's nice that it asks me.
Yeah, I gotta apologize.
The text got
Looks
bigger.
like I was wrong.
About Sarah's focus? Not like you to second-guess yourself.
Yeah, well, even heroes make mistakes.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled yourself.
Yeah.
You've been a total idiot. But still... it saved me. You trusted Sarah. Let that faith drive you. It even made me want to believe.
That's the tear.
Sarah, talk to me, baby.
Where is she right now? She's with the,
This couldn't be.
with Sid, right?
I mean, those were just legends, right?
I want to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
Continue to the ruins, it said. So I guess they're up there. I want to follow them and listen to them, but I also want to look around down here, and I guess the looking around impulse is stronger. The map is telling me about the upper floor, of course. There's train again. Looks a little more normal from here. Clearly recognizable as a train. Same signs, same text on it that I can't quite read. Barrier, and I think that's it. Okay. Yep. Another save. I'm good. I just did it. Oh, sorry. I was very rude to you. I was trying to talk to you, but you're not in a talky mood.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon.
It's kind of creepy.
Whoa, something happening. To everybody at once. This isn't an Eidolon arriving. Unless we're all getting one. Whoa, that was a stock sound effect. That's an old one. The robots are here to do something. Probably fight us. Alright, battle time. Who's on my team? Snow and Vanilla, apparently. Your pulse work tonight. Do I know you? No. Challenge. Okay, so Snow is in Sentinel mode. Delta attack. Let's have... oh, good grief. Snow is Sentinel only except in this one? Fine, ruthless. Alright, I need to fix my deck. I didn't know who my team was. I didn't know they'd be fighting. Just gave me like a randomly assigned set of paradigms. Ow. Alright. Don't die. Yet. Or ever. So no pattern has us all... I guess that's maybe what I want? Good enough. Music has goofy boings in it for some reason. Alright, this is fine for your situation, Snow, but I just feel like you're standing there doing nothing. Why is Sentinel? It's like the worst role. Right, you have a lot of health. There we go, finally you hit it back. Vendetta took a while to go off. There we go. If I had opened my menu right at that moment, could I have seen that this is my combat team? Maybe. I mean, it's a fine team, it's just the paradigms are all... Ah! Oh, okay. Learn ability for that role. Teach a party member new abilities via the Crystarium. So everybody can be every role? Interesting. And that's the battle that unlocked it. Ah, that's what happened to us, huh? Okay. Our brands did that just now? We were powered up. Now, so, like... Oh, the 5th arc. So not all... Saboteurs and Synergists, especially, were conspicuously different. Like, everybody gets a different ability set. I wonder if any, like, you know...
This place. It must be an ark.
Saz is the Synergist who knows haste. No one else did so
That's
far.
what they called him.
Long ago, the Fal'Cie who made their home on
Now I wonder if I can
Grand
change
Pulse
that.
were afraid of invasion from the outside. As part of their battle preparations, they created an army of living weapons.
And put them in a train
and
station?
They stored those weapons in arks, and they hid the arks all over the world.
But this is a train station.
Everyone on Grand Pulse knew the legend.
So this is basically a Pulse armory.
Chest in the background.
Most of us never believed in them. A few people tried searching, but they never found a thing. Who'd have thought to look on Cocoon?
Right under our noses. Some secret they kept. Those Sanctum guys, what are they up to?
The story's not done.
Eh.
There's more.
They used to say the Arcs had a more practical purpose.
Train station.
Really?
Yeah, to force l'Cie to master their shiny new powers.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge us into stronger weapons. Right.
Okay, that part
Not
makes
Seath,
sense.
But monsters all the same.
Think of it as training for the fight ahead.
Hope's right.
Wait, what was that?
More training. I didn't get a chance to menu at all.
These guys again.
Fun times.
Over there. We gotta keep moving.
Maybe I'm about to. There's a chest. Alright, here we go. So, before anything else happens, alright, so I have these... No, hang on, but I can... I could change my team, right? I could change my team. I'm gonna choose not to. Let's see, who was on my team before? Alright, Snow, you've been out of action for so long, that's fine. I might swap Vanille, though. Hope hasn't been doing much of anything. I choose this team. Alright, so battle team has been changed. Paradigm deck's been reset, but I want to know about this progress on... hang on. Yeah, okay, I hear you. Full powers of l'Cie. Master any role. Use the new role once you have learned one of its abilities. Ah, okay, I get it. So I can just choose any here, but we're at level 0. Got it. Okay. Anyway, so components. What did I get? Spark plug. That's right. Power liquid. Tier. Sure. Oh, good grief. Okay, this is fine. Day 13, flight. Believing the Sanctum announcement. Right, of course. Vanille got onto the train. Only chance to return home. Didn't want to leave Fang, but if she got back, then yeah, okay. Her encounter 4 days ago had given her the courage she needed. Is that when Dodge happened? 4 days ago. 4 days ago? So you're referring to something I don't have data on yet. I don't have day 9. So that was after Dodge. Alright, guess find out later when you get day 9. Chapter 10, The Power Within. Fang and Vanille remember a legend from their homeland, a legend about the Arcs. Arcs are supposedly huge armories filled with living weapons, the occupants kept in stasis for the day war comes to Grand Pulse. But why is one of them on Cocoon? It was probably transported in the same manner as the vestige in Bodom. But if it became known that such a facility existed so close to Eden, even the massed ranks of the entire Sanctum army would be powerless to stem the resulting tide of panic. Could it be that the government has been kept ignorant of the Ark's existence in the event that such a crisis be required? No, I think it's something else. The Arcs are also known as training grounds for l'Cie. As their brands burn with the awakening of new powers, the companions begin to understand Bartandalis' intention in sending them to this place. The fal'Cie posing as the Primarch really does wish the l'Cie to complete their focus and bring an end to Cocoon. Why else give them this opportunity to hone their skills? Just can't understand his motivations yet. Capital structure, deep below this capital city. Deep below? It was like rising up above. Its existence unknown, members of Sanctum, armories, stasis, war. Okay. The fal'Cie, Bartandalis. Why now do I have this? Guys of Gareth Dicely, supposedly human Primarch. Careful watch. Through the eyes of his rook, Minerva. So Minerva is the owl who's been looking at us. Did that owl show up all the way back in the Vile Peaks? I'm getting a little flash of a memory suddenly. Maybe it's false. But was there not a funny moment with a bird somewhere that seemed weirdly out of place, like way before? Maybe. Bartantalus desires on the sea complete their focus. Transform into Ragnarok, destroy Orphan and all of Cocoon. Okay. Crystarium. Assign roles freely. Must have learned at least one ability. Access Crystarium. Teach out character and ability for the desired role. Okay. Yes, more paradigms available. Okay, so lots more that I can do with CP now. Pulsework Soldiers, Pulsework Knight, can alter own form. I don't know if I saw you do that. Don't know that I was paying attention. Actually, I do know, but I was not. Paradigms, no. Crystarium. Don't have a lot of points. Is there any role you don't know that I want you to know in particular? Sentinel, Saboteur, Synergist. I never want Sentinel. Like, who cares? Being able to synergize. Okay, so here's a question. Can you learn Haste? You learn Bravery. You learn Faith. So you're the... What is this? The Vanille type of Synergist? Oops. No, Vanille is Saboteur. This is the... the Hope type of Synergist. Snow. I didn't look at her Saboteur stats. That's fine. No, this is Saboteur. I wanted Synergist. Wait, you're starting at a branch? Stage 7. What am I? Why is Crystarium the way it is? You learn Protect, but you're like backward here. Vigilance. Or can I start wherever I want or something? Shell. Yeah, you're kind of like Lightning, but the other way around. There's Faith. And here's HP plus 40. Or maybe that's just where it starts. I don't really want to look at this right now. I should just wait until I have more points. Like, my paradigms as they are fine. So if I have these... I don't like Sentinel, so go away. You be Ravager. And you too. So, Relentless Assault, always good. I already had it, but I'll make this into something else. How about a medic I don't control, like that. 2 medics I do control, yes. So if I really, really need... super defense, that's what it is. Let's do triple casting, try disaster, sure. Let's see here. I definitely want a Synergist in here somewhere. It probably will look like that. And if you don't have any Saboteur, maybe that's what I should teach you. Okay, but hang on. No, I do have a question. I want to know who can learn Haste. The answer was not Snow. What about Vanille? Hope could not, it seemed like. Although my characters can develop further, so maybe now? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Vigilance... Veil... Oops. Bar Water, Bar Frost... Bar Thunder... Yeah... Boon? Okay, right. Protectra! Okay, so that's something nobody else seemed to have had access to. Fang, can you learn Haste? I just care about one thing. Vale. Bravera. Faithra. Big Dead Zone. Protectra. Shelra. And that's the end. No, Saz is the only one who knows it. Alright. So, now, did I check? I did check lightning. Anyway, it's fine. I don't have enough points that I want to do things. Hang on, right. So I set up my deck. It's fine. My equipment's probably okay, but let's double check. That looks fine. So, alright, the chest I saw during the cutscene was kind of across the way. Yeah, I hear you chasing me. I'm ignoring. Where was that thing? Not here. I hear it. I hear it. I don't think that's the one. I hear a different one. It's not here. Oh, camera. Why are you the way you are? I'm not fighting this thing. Is it further down here? No, this is back the way we came. Okay, I'm ready to use that save now. I suppose the map could have told me that, but that's not the map I was looking at. Like, after that scene ended, I didn't know which way I was facing. Then I spent 10 minutes in the Crystarium. This is a weird in-between episode. I mean, things are happening, but, you know... It's fine. It's a little weird. It's fine. So, that camera, I am steering left this entire time. Like, at no point have I stopped steering left. There, I stopped now. And you finally started listening to me a tiny bit. Can I jump this barrier? No. Alright, so I need to go around for that. There's a new type of enemy here. Let's fight it. It's big old D20.
Back me up.
You are a Circuitron. It starts at half health. Odd. Alright. Well, Circuitron is down. Blindside. I don't remember what that is. Boy, Hope took a big hit. He's going down. Yeah, he's gone down. Lightning can bring him back. I want to raise Snow. Did that not work? I want to raise... No, I don't want to raise Snow. I want to raise Hope. You're... Man, getting their names mixed up is actually causing me a problem here. In combat. It's fine. They're both 4 letters. They both have the O vowel in them. I guess that's why. Yeah.
Just another battle.
I'm surprised I even got 4 stars on that. What are your heads? They're like little turny things. So what is it that you do that does so much damage? You did a blitz to me, I guess, essentially. And that was a big smack. Once staggered, you don't really do anything. But that's most enemies. Headspin! That hurt a little bit. I want diversity. Ouch! Well, that's the end of that.
No.
This whole thing of where there's one particular party member who must not ever go down just kind of breaks the flow of combat sometimes. I guess it's just part of the tactics. And this is... no, I should do that, actually. That's a good idea. Protect will make things just a lot smoother. I should probably, yeah.
Thanks.
Keep doing it. One more.
Here. Thanks.
Very thankful. Let's try disaster. Alright, you're fine. Right, and was it not the case that I almost definitely want to do that when... but that thing's gone. Little fire left on the ground where it was. Yeah. Radial bearing. Okay. That's a new one, I think. Hero's Amulet, the camera adjusted. Hero's Amulet, there's another chest across the way. Bravery, HP is low. Right, I saw that in the shop earlier. Radial bearing, lightweight bearing, playing balls of composite alloy. Right, that chest. So that's over on the other side. Got it. This reminds me of the other Pulse Vestige.
So,
In terms of layout.
really are being tricked.
They're accepting it so quickly. With a different battle team, I could see different chatter, but I don't know, the chatter's a little hard to get a hold of. I'm just mostly not paying attention to it. Like, I'll read it when it happens, but I'm not going to go out of my way to try to summon
Stronger so we can destroy
every possible bark here. So 3 of these together. Self-destructing, that's what your deal is, okay. It's a bomb. And they start at weird amounts of health. Somebody healed? You're green and spiky now. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Nobody blew up. Cool. Bombshell, indeed. A shell of the bomb. 8 bombshells, nice. What does my map look like? That's where we came from, that's where we're going. Okay. Data log has things to say, but it's just the Circuitron, I think. Nothing in this weird little spot. Yeah, at this point I'm happy to skip battles. That's what the party told me to do, so I'm following. I do want to progress in the Crystarium, but just sometimes it just doesn't feel like the time to fight everything. I'll go a little farther. Again, this was a weird nothing of a day. The day is not over yet. Story happened. That's fine. That's what you all think, but then Dicely sent us straight here, so he knew about it. What are these slug flowers?
Nothing I can't handle.
What does that say? Noctilucale. Okay, unremarkable. Blitz. Keep doing that. Are these pulse creatures brought in with the vestige? Living here all this time? Or cocoon creatures that have invaded since? Impossible to know. Maybe the data log knows. Nudibranchs, Noctilla Kale, unremarkable. No, it does not. Gummy oil, fragrant oil. Okay. What's in here? Components, sure, yep, I know. Hang on, there was a thing on a... What does the map look like again? There was a point of interest here, but it disappeared without anything happening. Branch to the path. This one looks blocked, so I'm taking the right one first. Something wants to fight. Probably... slugs? No, these are flans. Surely that was preemptive. Nope. Phosphoric ooze. I Libred that, right? I guess I know its vulnerabilities now. Libra only tells me so much. Ooh, you got bigger! Still don't know why. Wait, you're a... hold on. Alchemic ooze. Ah, you merged into a different type of creature. Too late to Libra you. There's the thing. I almost missed you. Gonna take out the Noctilla Kale first. See if I get another alchemic ooze that I can Libra. I'm just kind of assuming they'll merge together if left to their own devices. That might not be how it works. Ow. Why did I put Hope in my party with his no health? I don't know. Just felt like I should have. Thanks to the Esuna, I'd actually rather have Cure though. Do I need to do it myself? He's kind of doing it. Right, that's fine.
Easy.
Saint's Amulet, what's that one? Faith, HP is low, okay. Immune to all feral creatures, flan, alchemic ooze. There's something I don't know about it. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Wait, hold on. No. That's a lot of slug flowers. Can we not? Maybe if I'd walked a different path. Didn't look like it was clear on the left or right, though. Let's do this. This might last long enough for Protect to be relevant.
Thanks. Keep the enemy off balance.
Is Protect even what I want? Unremarkable. What they're doing looked like it might not have been physical. Whatever, it's fine.
Target's a target.
500% stagger. That's never gonna happen. Maybe something real special happens if you manage to. There we go. Surely that's preemptive? No?
Back me up.
I don't know how to preemptive attack. It just doesn't happen. Oh, good grief. Starting with a lot of hits. Yeah, okay, so you're not even gonna get the Protect off. Let's do this for a bit. Alright, you first, then me. Now Snow's low. Oh, help him out. He's gonna go down from poison. Or something else. Alright, that's fine. I'll fix it. Raise. No. Raise. Snow.
Stay calm.
No, I want to keep doing this.
Keep the enemy off balance.
This fight's a mess. I wish I could instruct Snow not to bother. Dang it. Hope not to bother with Esena. I guess the way I do that is by taking him out of that role.
Change of plan.
Can we get away with this now? Probably not. Merge, here we go. You didn't do it though, you miss. I guess your target died. Oh, here we go. Are you now... Yeah, Alchemicus. Okay, so let's... No, wait, but that's already been... Capable of inflicting poison. Wait, so I know it now. I should diversity.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Actually, he's down. Okay, fine. Would auto-heal figure out? No, it would not. I have to do that manually. It takes a while to input. Okay, no, do it to yourself. Quickly. I can't just sit here and healing. Sit here and heal. That doesn't get the battle done. Alright, Snow, if you're gonna take a dive again, too bad. It's just gonna happen. Fine. I'll fix you again. No, Raze is here. That's on Snow. Okay, now heal him up. Maybe I should have brought a Saboteur. Snow's going down again. This Flan hates him. Alright, well, too bad. You can view the end of this battle from the floor. There. Funny it was Snow, specifically, who was going down there, not Hope. That thing didn't mind Hope at all. Just had it out for the big guy. There's stuff over here. This is... well, there's battles over there. Hold on. So, combat here. Jumping both places. I don't know, this smells more like treasure to me.
This place is huge. I wonder how far it goes.
Yeah. Oh. There is. Okay, so I was unhappy with this in the sense that I need... maybe this team might be good for some things? Yeah. What's it called? Coordination. This way Hope won't be wasting his time in Esuna. This is going to be a disaster. Alright, let's synergize for one thing. Alright, Lightning's confident. Yeah, okay, like I said, this is gonna be a disaster. Uh-huh. You didn't do it. What happened? What happened to your raise? Did I target the wrong person? You're not doing it. Oh, is she getting interrupted? Okay, so, like I said... yeah, this is gonna call for a very specific strategy. Maybe Sentinel Snow could do okay? I'll try it with him. Alright, so this is an interesting challenge. What do I have as Sentinel? Sentinel, Medic, not what I want. I'm using all of these, except this one. I mean, no, that's not true. I am using this one. Alright, well I'm going to put a new one. I'm not going to use Tri-Disaster in that fight, so... let's try those things. I could change my battle team too. That's an option. I don't know, sure. Let's try Riot Shield up front. See how it goes. Hey, there, I think I got the preemptive, maybe?
Let's get this over.
Okay, this will make a big difference. Good grief. Alright, so one down. Keep doing it before the gauge runs out. Quickly. Quicker. Alright, yeah, so just getting that back attack is what's gonna take care of me for the rest of us. Snow's hurting. Okay, let's do diversity then. Hurry up, Hope. Okay, you got there. Yeah, just reducing the numbers a little bit with that preemptive strike. Did the job. Okay. Kind of wish there were a more, like, in-battle way to do something about that. There probably is. I wish I had found it. I'll take this alternate approach, it's fine. Preemptive strikes are part of the game. Don't need to pretend they're not. No, you need to keep blitzing. Why do you change your mind? It's still just as good as it was. Keep doing it. Well, okay, at this point that was non-optimal. They were closer for a moment, then they weren't.
Easy.
Alright, there we go. What did I work so hard to get? Medicinal oil. Okay, 10 of it. See, I'd wonder if I want a Saboteur in the party, but Saboteurs seem to mostly do single target stuff, so there were just a whole lot of targets in there, so Synergist just made more sense for that situation. Who specializes in multi-target attacks? Commando, I guess? Miniflan. Yeah, I'm not getting a preemptive. I took way too long, and, you know, they ambushed me is really what happened there. I started in the wrong thing. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was a good idea. Yeah, if any of these do some alchemy, this could be pretty bad. So let's kill him before alchemy happens. Too late. It did say miss. Yeah, but still too late. No, hit the other one. I wonder if they can merge further into a Mega Flan. Probably not. He's drawing all the aggression, so the healing on him can, and he has the protect, so this is actually pretty good. Yeah, so just keeping a dedicated healer on deck for a lot of this kind of makes sense more than it has in the past. Now I think I can switch. I hope. Probably not, actually. Yeah, no, it's all Hope can do to keep Snow alive here, even with the protect. I think I said their names right this time. Maybe that's the reason I should change my party. Good enough, just do it. Great. Yeah, his brand's totally different. That eye is... yeah, not as it was. It's redder. I got a good look at it. Place is falling apart a little bit here, but still honestly in pretty good shape overall. Four-way intersection. Here's chest. Is there an ambush with it? No. Just the chest. Rainbow anklet. Daze resistance. I don't even know what daze is. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it. So I got the phosphoric ooze. Right, but I already had that. Oh, no, I had the alchem... Okay, so I got this one first, actually. Can't really see the size, but this is the big one. Okay. Capable of merging into more powerful form. Yes. Alright, well this is going to go on for who knows how long. I'm just going to go ahead and save here since it's the best breakpoint I'm going to get. It's kind of a weird day, but that was today. It's fine. So next time, Train Station Part 2, and maybe we'll find what the Primarch wants us to find in here. Or actually we already did and got roles upgraded and stuff too, but maybe there's more.